Post that. Post that. Come over here and this. Okay. We got 3 keys, 2 rare books, golden keys. I got 1. Two. 3. 4. 5. 5 golden keys. So I did the Mist Peak Valley. And I have the Veiled Path key. Technically, I have the one in the place too, so I'm not worried about that. And I did the one in the Bright Wall. Okay. I'm okay. My, I got a sore on the back of my foot today from walking.
I'm at your command.
But otherwise, I'm fine.
Everything all right, Your Majesty? Hello there, Your Majesty.
How about yourself?
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion.
Your Grace.
This hearing concerns the future of the Bowerstone Shelter and Orphanage. Paige will speak for the disenfranchised people of the city. Reva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, the shelter has long been the only refuge for the homeless, the poor, and the orphaned. And until we can change the whole world for the better, it will continue to be their only hope of survival.
Can happen.
Isn't it time we held out a helping hand to those who need it most? The shelter is underfunded and the building has fallen into disrepair.
Yeah.
Invest in the shelter and orphanage, and perhaps we can begin to create a better future for Albion's forgotten people.
I could not agree more. The city and its people are in dire need. But it is not charity they require. It is love. I propose we use this dilapidated building to help both them and ourselves. For love and money have always gone hand in hand.
I remember right, Fable 1 should auto-save.
Inaugurate Bowerstone's first brothel.
A brothel?
Brothel, bordello, whorehouse. The name is unimportant. What matters is that the people get the love they need, and we get their money.
Yes, it's for your majesty to decide. Refurnish the shelter and orphanage, or convert it into a house of ill repute.
Hi everybody, we're going to
The
renovate.
poor of this city have suffered enough.
Because
We will renovate the shelter and
after I quit yesterday, I have time for my
Bowerstone
money.
Shelter shall be refurbished
Treasury.
at the Crown's expense.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You've done the right thing.
As you wish, Your Majesty. The parentless tykes and their destitute friends shall have a palace to call their own. Are you a beggar, too lazy to own your own clothes? Or perhaps an orphan, aching for a bowl of gruel? then come to Riva Industries Shelter and Orphanage, where you'll find food,
Oh,
beds,
that's
clothes, and even new parents. No matter who you are, we care, even if you don't deserve it.
Today,
I think by
you
this,
will deal with a pressing environmental issue.
that works. By the time I got to the
Disposal
arena
of the
in
city's waste. Riva
the
will offer his
first
proposal.
game,
A member
I
of
think
the
I'd already
Morningwood
overpowered
community will
myself
stand
with it,
against him.
so I didn't
may
have much
speak.
trouble with it.
Your Majesty, I'm sure you will have noticed a certain aroma permeating the city of late, even more nauseating than usual. I fear it is not merely the stench of the underprivileged. Bowerstone is beginning to have a serious waste disposal issue. We require an inexpensive and efficient solution, and I believe I have hit upon one. Now, currently, part of our waste is being disposed of in the Morningwood Marsh. With very little effort, Riva Industries could redirect all of the Bowerstone sewer system to flow directly into that region. As you know, it's a desolate place with no financial or cultural value to the kingdom. There can be little discussion as to the logic of this decision.
Hang on. This isn't right. Not right at all. We're all children of the soil. It's in our hearts. It's in our blood. It's under our fingernails. What I mean is we're all equal when it comes to dirt, like. From dirt we come to dirt we go, yes? We who reside in Morningwood have as good a claim to being clean as anyone. And what of Morningwood itself? Its nature spirits, its woodland elves, and water fairies. Do they not deserve freedom from pollution too? Don't destroy paradise with your urban dregs, man. Channel the waste. Be one with the cycle of life. You have all these, like, factories and stuff, don't you? Turn one into a, what do you call it? One of those things, a sewage reclamation facility. Right on.
What shall you decide, Your Majesty?
Morningwood is to be
'Cause I have
left
the money.
unspoiled. We will find other ways to deal with Bowerstone's sewage problem.
The Queen has spoken. Morningwood shall not be used as a waste site. The Sanitation Committee will look into safer alternatives.
Groovy. You are like a majestuous eagle, Your Majesty. You are in touch with your inner innards. Granny Nature thanks you from, like, the bottom of her heart.
A pity. I must admit I was rather looking forward to breathing fresh air, but I'm sure Your Majesty knows best.
Yeah. That's why I buy everything.
There is nothing as important as the health and hygiene of our citizens. As such,
Buy all the
Riva
houses, to
Industries
build
is
businesses.
delighted to announce the opening of the Bowerstone Sewage
Then every 5 minutes I get a good payday.
Recycling Facility.
And then I do
because there can be no
everything else and
affluence
just wander around.
without effluence.
While it builds up, I can do the good stuff and transfer money into the treasury.
The day is almost over, Your Majesty. Only one more appointment left. Page has requested a meeting in the old rebel headquarters. How very cloak and dagger. I wonder what she wants.
Guess I'll find out. But if it is what I think it is, it means I'm going to be able to get this key. Yep. But first I want to stop by Driftwood. Because I'm pretty sure I can get the golden key here. Has it always been right there? I just never noticed it.
Welcome to the...
95. And I think that's everything. I don't know if there's any other buildings I can buy.
Sanctuary.
I know I'm close to finishing my hammer up. And I'm going to be working on my gun.
Hi, big shot.
Yeah, the Fable games, some of them aren't hard to make money in. For one, you just buy out shops, then sell all the stuff back to them. And then you just keep doing that over and over for as long as you want. I think by the end of my playthrough of Fable 1, I had over 1,000 apples, carrots, and a few other things. Just because I collected all of them and just kept them. And if I ever needed money, just pump it into a shop, buy it all back. Because people liked me, so I was getting good deals.
Your
for
Majesty,
everything.
I'm so chuffed with your rule. I've got a present for you. Good to see you, Your Majesty.
My lady.
Fable 2 was just slowly buying all the houses, and then you would just wait. Another trick with 2 is you buy everything, then you mess with the in-game time, or the console time, set it back, then you set it forward. But that doesn't work on the Xbox One as far as I can tell, so
Well, I dear.
I had to just wait. Which is why I don't have the castle yet in Fable 2. Because I have to wait for the gold to hit 1 million. I own everything else though. It's just a matter of waiting until it progresses to that point. This one you just buy everything. You get more money from it.
It's you! It's really, really, really you!
First there's a chest. Okay, right there. Oh.
The armory is at your disposal.
So close.
Pistols sacrifice accuracy for speed, but can still pack a significant wallop.
Yeah, I know if I want to get the other achievement in Fable 2, I'm gonna have to go evil. Just because there are two choices I didn't really get. Just because I didn't like the way it saved. Because I made the good choice. There's the 3 achievements you get at the end.
I love killing rich folk like you, lass. It's so rewarding.
And I got one of them, so if I need to get the other 2, I have to play again and be evil. Or at least one of them.
Oh, come on, we don't got any magic. You're cheating. Ha! Hello? Well, what's that magic? What the hell? Was that light? Yeah, we'll see what spells you can cast when we cut off your fingers. There! Got it!
Still not there yet.
Madam,
Can I buy stuff here? There was this house. Oh.
Hooray! You think you're winning, but we are.
Yeah. I've got a feel like that. I don't have Fable 2 on the 360. I played it through Game Pass on the one. Let's collect this gift, and I gotta go to the road rule.
Your Majesty, please accept this with my compliments. By the way, you look very attractive.
I can't remember what that one is. I can guess from the name what it kind of entails. But I don't think I have that one. just because I played Fable 2 by myself as well. Need 50 more and I can... Let me... Nope, still not done with that hammer.
Ah, hello. The
I have
armory
to be getting
is at
close
your
on
disposal.
that. Like, stupidly close. Ah, okay, yeah. Though that is something I kind of liked about Fable 2's achievements. A lot of them were do this or watch someone else do it. So even if you didn't do it yourself, you just had to be in a game with someone who did. Or a henchman. So... These guys should give me my hammer.
Fires, you scores. Should have brought some marshmallows.
Nope, still not there yet. Nope. Oh, gotta be getting close on this. Nope. I wish it gave me a number instead of a bar, but whatever. I really didn't worry about achievements in Fable 2 as much as I did in Fable 1. I know I got 49 out of 50 in Fable 1, and that's because the 50th one I can't get anymore. Or I couldn't, because I don't have anything, or the smart glass didn't work when I did it on my computer, so...
Hello, Your Majesty.
Salutations, my most...
You won't be disappointed. Oh, you won't regret buying that. Hope you enjoy it. Must be nice to afford a house to rent out.
Need any help?
No, I want
Who are
this
you,
gift.
Your Majesty?
Woohoo! Oh, hello there. Wait till I come up.
That's chilling, Your Majesty.
Oh, Wish I hadn't forgot my drink upstairs. I don't feel like going and getting it. Oh, it wants me to go back because I have enough for it. But I want to get it all, or have enough to get. Ooh, I will.
You've changed the world since we last stood here. Good.
After this, I can get the
Undercover
magic.
with a gang of robbers and found out their plans. They're going to strike the tavern in Bowerstone Market. If you get there in time, you can stop the raid. And at least one of those thugs must know where Ferret is holed up.
Got it. There's a silver key in this. Then I just have 2 left. Which leads to the last book I get before I gotta do the last one, which doesn't show up until you get 29. Ooh, I should go undercover. Do you think people will recognize me if I change my clothes?
Have you checked the sanctuary shop? You have several new suits. Those will make dressing easy. You're dressed as a chicken. What are you planning to do dressed as a chicken?
No one suspect the chicken. The queen is dressed as a chicken. So I don't want to be a red chicken. I don't like it. Go with gray. Okay, why is it... How is this that shade? So gray's not going to work. How's brown look? Orange? Nah. Will be purple.
It would be much better.
Will be a purple chicken for this quest. No one suspects that the queen's chest is a giant purple chicken. Doesn't matter that I'm using the queen's weapons, her magic. Can I interact with this kid?
I don't see what's so great about you.
I'm just as a giant chicken. What's not to be liked?
Business is booming.
Greetings,
I
madam.
hope it can stay like this for a long time.
Ooh. Blimey, change your butcher.
That could have gone better. Personality. But no matter. Hate has its upsides. A person who can't stand to be around you will sometimes offer gifts, some might say bribes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
Let's get it back out of hate. I only did that because there is technically an achievement to get guild seals from doing rude stuff.
Very amusing.
just ask.
That's fine.
I thought you were a right bugger.
Oh.
But you could prove me wrong by doing me a little favour.
Greetings, my liege.
No, I'm not doing that.
My queen?
We'll probably do those quests at some point, but probably just to get rid of them. I don't actually need to do them.
I'm at your command.
Yeah, they still recognize me as the queen, even just as a giant purple chicken. It's a shame. So hard to be undercover as a giant purple chicken.
Hello, Your Majesty.
Yeah, still got 1.3 million more than I need. Because I own this place, so they're technically robbing from me.
If you cooperate, you won't get hurt. But if you give us any trouble, we'll kill you. Now, just so you know we mean business, I'd like one of you to give us trouble, so we can kill him as an example to the rest. Who's it gonna be then? Oh look, we have a volunteer. The Queen, no less. Have at her, fellas. I'm gonna hang your head on me trophy wall.
Am I out of potions? Or no, I don't. Hammer done. Achievement.
Oi! You keep shooting that thing, someone's gonna get killed.
It is no
They
longer
kill people with
advantageous
flourishes.
for any of us to frequent the hideout in Industrial. Presently, I shall inaugurate a new centre of operations in Bowerstone Market. You've been provided with a key which will permit access. Please endeavour to prevent its transference to an unauthorised individual.
Welcome to Sanctuary.
Okay.
Why just stab or shoot your enemies when you can set them on fire? Excellent
Give me
choice
this.
of gauntlet.
And
The armory is at your disposal. An excellent combination of gauntlets.
wait. Let's force push. I don't want force push. I was gonna look at the gun. I think I know what its objectives
Is a
are.
different weapon required?
There's this and this.
Ah, it's our mighty
that
queen.
way.
Hello.
Hello.
Now,
I like playing with my
it's an honour and a privilege.
Hi, it's the
Madam.
Queen.
Greetings, ma'am. Lady.
Okay. Killing people with flourishes. Need 149 more. Still not sure if I want to do the 40 noble kills. Especially since all it'll get me is more guild seals faster. Which at this point is It's almost pointless.
You again. It does tend to obviate the entire objective of maintaining a secret hideout if your enemies can simply infiltrate whenever they've the inclination. Lads, perform the specific services for which I employ you expeditiously.
Huh?
Killer! Fast!
Throne's gonna be cold tomorrow without your ass pressing on it. That shooting will kill you, you know.
Oh, I've got a scar on my face.
Kick him off, mate! It's just a dot!
Which means the one on my back is probably also a scar.
Rather you than me! We can't possibly...
Okay. And there's a key somewhere down here in a jail cell area.
Look at the money bags on this one!
I've never been shot before. What's your deal?
I don't think you like it. Silver key.
They kidnapped me. Please let me out.
Open all of them, even if there's
You're a worm on a hook.
no one in them.
No. Wait.
Hey! You're not supposed to shoot back! Stop it! Ooh, bet that hurt.
Oh, sick.
Why is that door locked? Okay. 2 keys. Can't get those yet. Oh, it's a hob. Can I not shoot it? Nope.
I believe I can state with relative confidence that your efforts are in vain. Even should it transpire that you vanquish my associates, this door is completely impenetrable. In addition to which, This cell contains a secret egress through which I may abscond whenever I desire. Meanwhile, my compatriots shall brutalize your person.
Come on then. I haven't. Nazi
Oh, that's right. I'm guessing there's an achievement to use every combination.
You fancy that?
Okay. I was confused. They shot out a wall. Oh, there's treasure in here? Or is it nearby? Oh, it's in here.
You haven't lost your touch. I'm surprised his men were foolish enough to fight you.
Now, truth be told, my superlative intellect notwithstanding, it would appear this is not, in fact, the specific cell I so confidently referenced earlier. The one with the secret exit has 2 beds. All right, you have prevailed, Your Majesty. I concede. However, I entreat you to entertain a certain proposal.
You have nothing to offer, Ferret. It's over.
Ah, that pronouncement is objectively devoid of merit. I happen to have on my person a substantial quantity of currency. Let me go free, and the money is yours.
As far as I'm concerned, you can stay in there and rot. But that's for the Queen to decide.
You
But that makes about
royal
100,000
miscreant!
every
This
5
grievous
minutes.
malefaction shall be rewarded with equally grievous retribution.
Please don't tell me it kicked me out, because I want to get that chest. And it did. Lovely.
The treasury is simply bursting with wholesome, nutritious gold. I sometimes spend hours staring at this glorious accomplishment. Our wealth surpasses all expectations. I must congratulate you, Your Majesty. But the kingdom demands your attention once more. The time has come to make a decision on Albion's drinking laws. Under Logan's rule, our citizens are restricted in the amount of alcohol they can purchase per day. As you can imagine, this has proved a rather unpopular measure. And yet many respected members of the community think the law does not go far enough. They would like alcohol consumption wholly abolished among the commoners. They feel, rather reasonably, that it leads to improper behavior and raucous public spectacles. These concerned nobles are willing to pay handsomely for the change in policy. Meanwhile, the commoners themselves would like the restrictions completely lifted, claiming they infringe upon their freedom and their rights. You cannot please everyone, Your Majesty, but you must make a decision.
I'll get to that. Let me put 200,000 into the treasury. Keep it at 8 million. passing it though.
There's no denying that ending the drinking restrictions would be a very popular move, but there would be little to gain for the Treasury.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the Treasury. I don't really want to remove it, but I don't want to outlaw it. Keep it.
Very good. Perhaps this is not the time to be implementing radical new measures. It will give both the gentry and the rabble something to complain about. Who knows? It may take their minds off their impending doom. Let us move on to other matters, Your Majesty. You have a busy day in the throne room ahead.
Done. Why?
Samuel, the head of the Brightwall Academy, is ready to plead his case. I sincerely hope he isn't after a handout, though I'm sure Master Reaver will be the voice of reason, as always.
I just like this guy. Hobson's kind of a jerk. He's like, yeah, let's go with Reaver. Let's be evil. It's like, you got plenty of money, don't worry about it. If need be, I have another million I can stick in. Okay, now I need a hundred. It's 100. Okay. 240. No, 220. I got 4, but I need 220. Okay. Okay.
Hello. The armory is at your disposal.
I just want to look at
Rifles are slower to fire than pistols, but can be used to engage targets at much greater range. I hope everything is in order. I can't recall ever seeing a more exquisite ensemble, nor a more striking individual. I'm speechless. That is splendid.
Let's change her hair. No, I want a different hair color. It doesn't really do anything.
This room really is rather nicely appointed as far as wardrobes in quasi-magical hero sanctuaries go. Any other business to attend to?
Let's open some gifts.
That appears to be all of the gifts.
Hello.
Oh.
Okay, lead the way.
Do me a favour, and I'll be a real mate.
Majesty. Wouldn't it be great if one day
Guard, go away.
Attention!
What kind of girl do you think I am? Not until I get married. I'm pretty sure my family comes from a long line of heroes. Or was it weirdos?
Oh.
So, here we are then. We're going to see how the country is run.
All
Oh.
stand to attention for the Queen of Albion.
This is very exciting. We're going to...
Today, you
Can't blame a
decide
queen
on
for
the
crying.
status of the Bright Wall Academy, Your Majesty.
Seriously, Scar.
Samuel
What the heck?
will speak
How'd
for
that
the
happen?
town and its scholars. Riva will dispute his cause.
What a pleasure it is to see you again.
You may speak.
I could not be happier to have you as our monarch. Your Majesty, it was your father who opened the doors to Albion's greatest seat of learning.
Ah, yeah.
Under his rule, knowledge and culture flourished, and so did the people of Brightwall. I ask
I hadn't gotten this
that
far.
you return to the wisdom of those days. Your brother closed the academy down, but it is in your hands to restore it.
I was.
There is no greater
It was a
proponent
different
of the
one.
arts than myself, and I celebrate knowledge in all its forms.
The end of Fable 3 is pretty much doing this a lot.
Last thing they need is knowledge. Allow them the benefit of ignorance. Let only those who are truly prepared make use of the academy. The elite of our society will pay handsomely to indulge in erudition.
But only the rich will be able to afford to learn.
Precisely. Why give wisdom away when one can charge for it?
What do you wish to do, Your Majesty?
Yeah. I know.
The Bright Wall Academy will be open to all who wish to learn.
The Bright Wall Academy shall be reopened, and Albion will once again have a free center of learning.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. This is the start of a new day for us all.
Yeah, you do a bunch of this stuff, and then you can wander around a bit, do quests, or whatever pops up. And then it skips a few days, generally a month or two.
Reopened Brightwall Academy. Suckle the knowledge from the land's greatest minds and avail yourself of the best library ever assembled.
So I do know I'm getting close to the
From
end.
the most impoverished genius to the wealthiest idiot.
I might be able to
is
finish today.
welcome. Brightwall Academy. Whatever you earn, it's the place to learn.
The court summons Page and Riva. The matter before you today is the future of Bower Lake. Riva will offer his proposal. Page will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, a recent survey of Bower Lake has found that the waterbed is rich in valuable metals. Now, as amusing as it would be to make workers hold their breath as they mine these resources, I fear it would be impractical. Instead, we have no choice but to dam the river and drain the lake of all water. Once that is done, we will have a ready-made quarry, ripe for the plucking. It will be a pity to disfigure the landscape so close to my former home, but it is a sensible course of action in light of our current...
Yeah.
Bower Lake is the last piece of
I don't like 'em either.
beauty remaining in Bowerstone. It belongs to our history and should be protected. Don't take it away from us. You'll be taking away part of this city's soul with it.
Oh,
He felt like the kind of guy I would kill in 2. Like, he betrayed you, you kill him, then you find the real hero.
The
But,
decision is yours
no.
to make, Your Majesty.
We're not draining the lake.
Page is right. We must protect our natural resources. Bower Lake is to be left untouched.
The Queen has ruled. Bower Lake's natural beauty is hereby protected by order of the Crown.
Thank you. Let's show the world Albion is worth defending.
Is a pretty view worth more than a treasury full of gold? I bow to your greater wisdom.
Treasury's already full of gold, so get over yourself, Reaver.
As someone whose home has overlooked the resplendent Bower Lake, I am pleased to declare the official protection of this natural wonder. May its water drown anyone who doesn't appreciate its beauty.
You just buy everything. And you start making money like that every 5 minutes.
I trust the court was not too dull today.
And then you can pump it into the treasury.
Will be most enjoyable. A loyal and wealthy member of our community has offered to make a sizable donation to our treasury. Her only request is that you go to Millfields to make the collection in person. A perfect chance to stretch your legs, Your Majesty.
I haven't touched the rent.
the sanctuary shop.
I left it all where it was.
Why not have a look?
And morality, max. Yep. I left it all alone, just where it was. It had 0 impact on my morality. I did it in 2 and 3. It really did nothing. Like, people like you more if you lower the rent, but it really does. It doesn't really impact you in a negative way if you don't.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
It's just here, but I wanted to look at stolen statue. Ooh, I can do this. I have all the flowers already, so let's go do this.
This shop is owned by the
buy
most
my
famous
goods.
hero.
How do you know these are
Apply it to your body in tantalizing design.
Which place on the map? If it's Fable 2, then I think there was a DLC area. But I don't think I did it. Guess it's hard to do this with a bit of a delay, I think. Driftwood? Driftwood you don't need DLC for, you just have to go there. There's a quest in Millfield. There's a guy who wants you to rebuild a bridge. And if you do that, it opens up that. It's not DLC based. I don't think there's a completed guild section quest section. But in Millfield, I'll go here. When I'm here next, there is a guy at a broken bridge. He's like, hey, if you give me some gold to fix this bridge up, it unlocks that area. So that's what I did. And then there are other quests. Because when you get first to Driftwood, it's none of this stuff is here. It's literally just the islands and none of the houses or anything. You gotta clear out some there's a quest to clear out hobs off all the islands. Then there's another to deliver a letter to some carpenters, which gets you these. And then there's another one where you escort a guy here and you get the rest of it. This is what I do everything in games, like every quest I can, because it is beneficial. Because there's a golden key in there.
Hello, Your Majesty.
But yeah.
Your Majesty, welcome to our temple.
Like, it's not hard to do the Driftwood stuff.
You will forgive me for not being more forthright. I am unaccustomed to asking rulers for their help. As for the matter in question, this chamber once housed the temple's sacred dyes. Our rituals cannot be completed without them. The dyes
I've never bought DLC for Fable 3, but I was always able to do Driftwood.
has always been a dangerous task, but when the darkness fell upon us, it became an impossible one. If you can find these flowers and bring them to me, I will begin making the dyes again, and perhaps our people can recover some of the faith they have lost. We will gladly share them with you, of course. You have done a great service for us. On behalf of all Aurorans, I thank you. The purple dye represents our dreams. It is worn by those who wish to find wisdom in their sleeping state.
Okay. I don't think I've ever needed DLC for that.
What will happen? Oh my. It is the Queen of Albion.
The blue dye represents sorrow. As you may imagine, this dye was the first to run out.
Like, I'm looking at the wiki page for the Driftwood, and nothing on it says anything about it being DLC based. So I don't know. It shouldn't be.
Hello, Your Highness. You look...
Ah, hello. In with the new, I always say, though I prefer to keep the old handy as well. You never know when you might find a use for the old.
Like, from what I remember, this is the only DLC
I recommend
quest
you
area
some-
and whatnot in Fable 3, the Understone. That I remember, anyways. 'Cause the rest is sword, tattoo, collector's edition, in-game content, tattoo, quest 1, and it is the Understone quest pack.
That Cullis Gate will teleport you into another hero's world. Perhaps there you will... Any other business to attend?
So, Driftwood, it's just a matter of doing a quest.
He seems particularly cheerful today.
Like, I can show you where it is after I turn in all these flowers.
The red dye represents love in our culture, whether that's shared between betrothed couples or parents and their children.
Since I'm going to Millfield after this.
The yellow dye represents prosperity. It is used in times of shortages and famine.
I don't think I have it, but that's because I've never bought any of the DLC. All the stuff I got was the free stuff.
Your heart is full of good intentions, I can tell. Thank you for always...
The orange dye represents strength. In ancient times, our fiercest warriors would wear it whenever they went into battle.
I am proud to follow you. We should make you an honorary Auroran. Do you think it is safe here now? I fear not.
The green dye represents growth, whether through birth or learning.
It has...
The sacred dyes have been restored, and our culture is close to being whole again. May the blessing of our elders go with you.
Ah, hello.
Stop by here, since I need to go here anyways. That quest pack doesn't show up in... It is a DLC, but it didn't show up in the quest area. I didn't buy it. But maybe I have that. I don't think I do. Okay. See, we're here.
Look, I know where the thief is. He fled into the woods.
Madam, I understand you want to recover what you've lost, but those woods are simply too dangerous.
But yeah, there's a quest right here. There's a guy who stands up on this hill. It's like, hey, give me some money. I'm going to rebuild this bridge. And this bridge leads over this way, which goes to Driftwood. Yeah. For certain things, I tend to remember shit. Don't need to, don't really care if I do, but when it comes to video games, I tend to remember. Like, oh, I've not played this game in years, but I can still manage to do all the controls and everything. I don't have to relearn them.
I don't want to enter them, I want you to.
Right. I was talking about me.
Oh, just forget it.
Ah, Your Majesty, it's such an honor to have you here. If only fate hadn't conspired to make me look like a fool. I so wanted to make a contribution to the noble cause. What's the use of a priceless heirloom if we're all going to perish in who knows what frightful way? I had taken the statuette out of the family vault, ready for your visit, only for a common thief to take it in broad daylight. Can you believe it, Your Majesty? The thief ran into the woods, and naturally the soldiers are too scared to follow. Why must the uneducated be so superstitious? But you know no such fear, do you? Find the villain, Your Majesty. He has stolen more than a statue. He takes with him the future of our kingdom.
Yes, I am.
My most gracious.
Beware the woods, Your Majesty. The soldiers may be superstitious, but there's no denying dangerous beasts lurk within. Good luck. I know you will succeed.
That's good. Oh, Silver Pines. So it's Balverines. So yeah. Oh, you look at that. All my real estate's almost worth 4 million. Quest. I know. We're on that quest.
Looking for the statue, Your Majesty. Follow the White Balverine.
Yes, and I'll kill the White Balverine. Really? I didn't seem to have that problem. It was more he would only take certain ones, and if I didn't have ones he wanted, or it... Like, I looked it up, and it told me where to find all the books, because I think there's more books in the game than you'd actually need to give them. So some of the books you don't actually need to give them, but you can still get them. Yes, he does. Like, I did everything in Fable 1 that I could. Yep, I remember that. And it's like, I did look it up because there's like, where is this book I'm looking for?
Oh, I'm so sorry. For a moment
Because it was like, I had to steal for some books because they were in people's houses.
We burn silver nitrate in those lamps to keep them out. Kills them pretty quick if they hang around for too long. If a lamp goes out, well, I don't like to think what might happen then. One went out just recently, but we got it lit again fast. The man responsible, this bloke Connor, got punished severely. Before he disappears into the forest, he tells us there's gonna be a reckoning. He's probably in 25 different stomachs right now. That's my reckoning. You can come on out, everyone. It's safe.
Yeah. It's like a lot of collection quests, it's like, oh, I should collect all this shit before I turn them in. Just so that I don't have to be like, oh, which ones have I done, which ones have I not. Yeah, there are. It's like, yeah, some things is like, oh, you can't get this shit. No, you can. You just have to find it somewhere else.
Your Majesty, I've been expecting you. Been through the village, have you? Charming hamlet. It's full of warm, wonderful people who'll give you the shirt off their back.
I doubt they will, given how long it's been since Fable came out. Even the Adventure Edition.
And call it justice. But enough about that. You're here for that statue. It's quite a remarkable thing. It did everything the legend said it would. And now I don't need it anymore. It's funny how things change. So if you want to take it back to that prig in Millfields, it's yours. Nearly free of charge. All I ask is a small favor. Destroy those silver nitrate lanterns. Then the village will get a taste of justice. The choice is yours. And it's a simple one. How simple? If you decline, my brothers will kill you.
Yeah, I'm not letting them.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Still, your choice won't save the village. Now that I'm a leader of the pack, we've got some brains to go with our brawn. We'll lose a few of the weaker members, but we'll deal with those lanterns on our own. In the meantime, killing you will be a good way to, shall we say, get the blood flowing.
I doubt that. I'm not even aiming, I just hold down the Y button till it glows since I need to kill people with flourishes. The auto aim tends to work out pretty well. Because I can even kill Malverines while they're jumping into the air when I can't see them. Yeah, hobs suck. Yeah. I've done that one. It's not all that hard, it's just...
Thank you. You saved us
I ran
from
around
destruction.
the first time I
We're in your
played.
debt.
I ran around
You'll always
and
be welcome
did
here,
everything I
should you
could
wish to
to
return.
collect
Connor had this on
guild
him.
steals so that I could do
Looks
that
like a
before the
Belvane.
end of the
It's yours
game.
if you want it.
Like right now, I have enough to do a couple things, I think. No, one. I can get a job or the last spell, so I'm going to go with the spell. And then I just have 3 jobs left. The level 5 for the 3 jobs. I did that already. Yeah, they are. I just follow. It's been long enough for most games that I end up playing that there are guides for pretty much all the things I need. Like, oh, where's this? Got a guide for that. And I am not against using those. People put work into them. Might as well take advantage of them. Instead of hunting for everything myself.
Feels great having some extra gold to spend.
Hello, Your Majesty. Greetings, my lady.
Yeah. I don't even need it at this point. I'm pretty sure I have enough to finish the game and not put any more into the treasury.
Welcome to the
I already did this, because you need 5 million in here to get that key
Fancy a
to
bit
open
of
the chest that's under all this, which I did. I think you can. I know they, in the tooltips and loading, that's one of the things that is on there. It's like, hey, gift things to other players, give them gold, stuff like that. But I've never done it since I tend to play by myself. Yep, that's the first demon door in the game. It's like, hey, you got someone who can help you. If you have a friend, I'll open. It's like, no, I don't. But whatever.
You're back. Did you find the thief? Did you recover the statue?
Of course she did.
You found it? Oh, I can barely contain my tears. Oh, excuse me, Your Majesty.
I think so.
I can't let you see me this way.
I know you can. You can marry other players and have kids with them.
Make good use of it.
Nobles, always so a magnanimous gesture indeed.
Then I know
Your
there's
subjects are
the
lucky to be ruled by one so
Demon Door and Brightwall is to bring them your kid. Which I did the first time I played because I had a kid and a wife in Brightwall. This one, my wife is broken and I'm a girl, so
with the fatidic attack
can't have a biological kid there.
fills one's heart with confidence and supreme satisfaction to see the treasury filled to the brim. I have taken to sleeping beneath the gold and can report nothing but restful nights. As for today's first order of business, you may have heard about the dire situation the kingdom's economy finds itself in. Logan's policies always kept our cities on the edge of bankruptcy, and the panic caused by the fast-approaching darkness has only exacerbated the situation. I'm afraid the only way to stop this slide into ruin is to bail out Bowerstone. You are such a giving, magnanimous person. Very well, I will make the arrangements. Life will be easier for your subjects for a while, but the treasury will not easily recover. I only hope we haven't thrown away our chances of survival. Of course, you could always replenish our gold supplies by donating from your personal funds. Shall we proceed with today's
Easy.
agenda?
But I'm not going to, because I don't need to anymore.
Kalin, the representative for the Auroran people, has requested an audience with you. The court awaits in the throne room.
A lot. Was that 200 something? I think it just went from that to 100. Maybe 100.
Attention! I just want to show you how much we appreciate.
Now I'm looking at quests. I got this one, but I can't do it because it and the last 2 keys I need are all in the same place. Not really, because I come in and collect them, and it doesn't collect them automatically, which I wish it did. I have to actually see people with them. Be like, oh hey, let me go grab that.
Your Majesty, here, have this. This is for you, Your Majesty.
Oh, game is saving.
Yes, Mom.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen. Today you must decide how much protection to grant Aurora. Kalin will offer her proposal. Riva will stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, as you know, the threat from the deserts that surrounds my city has not diminished. The darkness could fall upon us once more at any moment.
I might do that
Aurora's
tonight.
part of your kingdom now, and I ask that you grant us protection. Build a desert outpost that can warn my people should the crawler attack. It shall allow us to leave the city in time and ensure the survival of your loyal subjects.
A desert outpost? I've never heard such nonsense. What should we do next? Erect taverns under the sea? Plant crops on mountain peaks?
Sure.
It is a foolhardy suggestion. Why should our valiant soldiers suffer sunstroke and
Underwater tavern sounds kind of nice.
land when they could be protecting the people of this very city? Is it really worth risking the lives of all the people outside these walls for a mere alarm system? Of course not. Let us leave the funds and the soldiers where they belong, right here.
The darkness poses a threat to us all. But
You can throw more than a
Aurora has
pillow at
already
him.
suffered more than its fair share.
I got a chair I'm sitting on.
Final decision rests
Got a
with
gun.
you, Your Majesty.
I'm not gonna throw the gun, but it has things that I can throw at him with it.
Aurora is under our protection. It is our duty to build this outpost.
The Queen's decision
Pie
is
would be
final.
funny.
A military outpost
Not against
shall
that.
be erected in the deserts that surround Aurora.
We shall not forget this gesture. Aurora thanks you.
Ah, you are a whimsical monarch, and that is why you are so beloved. Very well, it shall be done. Riva
Okay, so we're at
Industries
121.
is proud to present an exotic tale of
Yeah,
romance, adventure,
he's a jerk.
and sand.
Always
The
has been.
Desert Outpost.
Bring forth Sabine.
Even in 2,
of the
he was
Mistpeak
just an
dwellers.
ass.
Today, you decide on the fate of Mistpeak, home of the dwellers, Your Majesty. Sabine will speak for his people and their land. Riva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
I come here seeking nothing but what was promised me and my people. You pledged to restore our home mountains and our
Yeah.
right to dwell in them. We have fulfilled our end of the
He
bargain.
wasn't a character in
We have
Fable
paid
1,
with our lives to sit you on
so...
that throne. Now you must fulfill your end. Undo the damage your brother did to our land, and our agreement shall be satisfied.
Your Majesty, this sounds both an unnecessary expense and an impudent demand. What value is there in a few trees languishing amongst snow and rock? This is not the time to indulge some idyllic fantasy. Those forests are a resource, and we are in dire need of resources. I propose we expand on your brother's initiative and take what nature offers so readily. Say the word, and I will transform the worthless wasteland of Mistpeak into assets we can use to defend Albion.
These hands are not yet so old or weak that I can't wring that pretty little neck of yours, Reaver.
The refined retort of a true mountain goat.
You made a promise to Sabine, but it's up to you whether you decide to honor it.
Yeah, sure. It's not like it's going to cost me anything.
I will keep my promise to them.
Because
The Mistpeak
I've already got
Mountains
plenty
shall
of
be
money.
restored.
Mistpeak shall become a protected region, and the dwellers shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The dwellers will stand by you till the end.
Okay, we're at 121.
The forests of Mistpeak are our greatest national treasure, and now, thanks to Riva Industries, they have returned to their past splendor. Dwellers, birds, and bunnies are free to roam, laugh, and kill each other as nature intended. Who needs all that lumber anyway?
He acts like he did everything himself, when chances are what he really did was stop his company from doing stuff.
Happy anniversary, Your Majesty. 1 year
Oh.
as Queen of Albion. Doesn't time just fly? To celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand still for several hours while a local artist paints your portrait. Then, you will choose the 47 varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet as you parade through the city. Oh, and you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course. Let's see, you will also be fitted...
Yeah, no, see, because we're at the... Hey, I'm not going to complain.
The day has come, Queen. It is time for you to face the darkness.
Yeah.
But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have done what many would have thought impossible. Not only have you raised an army to protect your people, but you have accomplished this while acting as a noble, benevolent, and popular ruler. But you are more than a queen. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion, its protector. This coming
Got some
battle
lovely
is the
wigs
reason
there.
You had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, all your efforts will have been in vain. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
Let's go buy one of these. I can afford one of them. Then I just need 120 more. Which I guess I'm not really worried about doing. Let's get the loot hero. Just because there's an achievement for doing that in each of the cities. I don't know. They showed it when you get to this point up here. They're like, here, you could either be this or this. Yeah, when you get to this gate, they show you both options. Oh, look at that. 950,000 more than I needed.
It's here. The darkness has reached Bowerstone. Reports indicate that our defenses were able to hold off the worst of the first attack. But if we don't act quickly, even the armies we prepared for this day will not be enough.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
Achievement! I do want to get all the keys and stuff before I finish the game. I need to kill enemies with flourishes.
The Lightbringers may come, but this is the kingdom of unlight now. This is the kingdom of death.
I wish it didn't take so long to do that with guns. Who am I shooting at? Yeah, skipped 121 days though. Okay, let's not use flourishes. This is going to take too long.
Dead fingers talk. Dead fingers whisper. Dead fingers claw at 1 million eyes.
Can you see the other
treasure back here? Oh! I've opened so little of these chests.
We drink the
Oh.
sun. The cries of your young. The gurgle of a freshly ripped throat. We give thanks for your desperation.
That sucks. Let's use my hammer.
Focus with the bone gleam shining from your broken bodies. It is a transgression.
I hate when my internet has issues. Hammer this.
Fly into your You shall be sightless, for that is the most blessed state of being. It is our gift to you.
I have Borderlands 3 that I've been meaning to play. But I was working on this, the Fable series. I wanted to finish that before I started it.
I can feel it. We're getting close to that thing. Where are you? Show yourself.
The lost sheep returns to the flock. No one ever leaves the darkness behind. Do you see? Do you see what you have allowed? We are all shadows now.
Hey, I can't get through.
No. Let me go. Let me go. Why did you do this to me?
I don't remember if you actually killed them or not. I think you just beat them.
I'm sorry.
You took away the darkness. It's been inside me all this time. But it's light now. I can see the sky. And it's light. I don't think I can fight anymore.
It's all over, Walter. We won. We beat it together.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? There was a great king once. The mightiest hero of them all. Remember what you would say?
Teach me to be a hero.
You've done me proud.
You've always done me proud.
Oh, Walter.
Nope, he does die. Yes, I did. I didn't realize that would change based on that.
He was always a
But
fan
yeah.
of looking tall and stony. I can imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need to save the world from another abomination, you know where to find me.
My people shall never forget what you have done for them. We are proud to be part of Albion. I shall return to Aurora in the knowledge that we may at last enjoy peace. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Walter was right about you. You're a hero in every sense of the word. The hero Albion needed.
What will you do now?
I will continue to serve you the best way I can. I belong down in the city. The people there will always need help. Goodbye, my queen.
You have done what I thought impossible. You are the ruler I could never be. You don't need me anymore. And Albion will heal easier without me.
Well, Queen, old chum, ruler supreme, pal, you did it. You saved the kingdom. And it's my turn to say goodbye. I'm not cut out to be a general. And I think I'd like to start traveling again. Or maybe see if Paige needs any help down in Industrial. But before I go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we? This one's for you, Walter.
This is the world as it could have been. Devoid of color, devoid of life. It is thanks to you that it isn't so. And you did it without becoming a tyrant. The people love you, and you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign. You kept your promise to Sabine and his people, when it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your people, and you did so even in the face of great danger. You did for the Aurorans what your brother would not. He broke his promise, but you proved to be the better leader. Without the strength to make those choices, we would not be standing here now.
I've not played that
Perhaps
one.
we shall meet again one day, Queen.
Aren't you going to tell me my future?
The future will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
Mostly because I have a Connect for the 360, there's not one for the Xbox. And that game I don't think is on Game Pass or backwards compatible, so... Another thing is, do I want to let the credits roll? Because I do want to wrap up the silver keys and rare books, because I think I can do that now. And the last few golden keys. Or I can just end this now and do that stuff later. But I don't know. But I still need 2 gold, silver keys and 2 rare books. Okay. Night. Thanks for stopping by. Understandable. That's what I did. I've heard of it. I haven't seen anything on it yet. Let's see. Oh, apparently it has Tom Holland in it. Playing who? Tom Holland is playing Nathan Drake? What? How is that gonna work? I'm guessing it's when he's younger. I'm looking at the IMDb page for it right now. It seems like so far that's all they've got cast-wise. I know I enjoyed that short that Nathan Fillion did. Yeah. So it probably is early on. And it's coming out in 2020 and they've got one person on the cast list, so they've got a lot of work to do before it comes out. Like I've watched people play the Uncharted games or one of them, but I haven't played it because I don't have a PlayStation to play it on. If I did, I would though, because they look like they were fun games. The technical specs on the IMDb page. Color. Color. I feel like the movie would have to be in color. That's funny. What's that? I'm looking at the more on apparently it's another movie with Tom Holland in it. Huh. Down the rabbit hole of IMDb, looking at other things. Nice. I don't think I have any friends who would be on IMDb. I don't mind. It's not like I'm doing anything while the credits roll, because I'm not going to skip them. Since I played through the entire series, I might as well let the credits roll. I'm not seeing anything on this that I would know him or that I've seen. Fun. Ugh, makes me feel old though. Let's see. No, none of my siblings were born in '94. Hopefully. Nothing on here looks familiar on his filmography. I don't think I've seen any of it. credits are long. So the music stopped. It's too bad I can't speed them up. Oh, though that does appear to be getting near the end.
Your Majesty.
Okay.
You have accomplished.
Okay, let's look here. This. Huh. I guess I do have that. I need to do this to get the last 2 keys, books, last gold key. And there's just these, which I don't care about. Uh, things here I can buy, which I'm not worried about. Not at this point. But I do believe that would be it. But yeah, done with the Fable series. I'll be moving on to Borderlands 3 next. But I'm going to end here, so thanks for watching, and later.